Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, as we now get to case or episode number 2, even though it is episode number 3, of course, in the Let's Play, as we get on with Turnabout Sisters with ominous things said at the end of last episode. Let's find out what's going on now as we move on to learn more and solve more. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me! Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right. It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. As we move on to 8:57 p.m. that night, Faye and Co. law offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker. I swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ha! You're not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. And just a little later, it seems, as we hit the Faye and Co. law offices again. Who could be checking out the scene? Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Alright then, so we can move and we can examine now to check out everything that's going around. So as we move it on to the touch screen here, because it was always designed that way, it's a very nice little movie thing, so we can kind of like examine bits around. But not at this point in time, of course, because we need to move. Move indeed. So we'll move to the office at once. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Right, so we can now examine and move around. So examine the scene. And so we shall. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Okay, the finger has been added to the court record again. We know it to be a clock. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. A glass light stand? That's crazy enough as is, but there we go. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Right, so let's check out this then. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Okay, receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Alright then, let us go back then and move on. Mind you, we can scroll over to another part of the room and check things out here as well. The Faye & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right, now this is the bit I'm interested in, this phone right here, because there was a phone call and this guy heard stuff. Either he was outside the room listening into the call to find out that the evidence was in the thinker, or there's a wiretap going on here. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay then, there's someone at the window, is there? Right, let's examine some more. Maybe move over and check the window then. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. But I'm glad we got our kind of theory about a wiretap being kind of, well, said. With screws missing on the receiver like that, it seems like the major thing that might have happened here. That's for sure. So let's move to the offices here and see if we go call the police. But mind you, it seems that lady across the way is. Anyway, that girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya? Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Okay, then let's present her with the evidence here, the receipt, which says her name. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. It seems the police have got here as well. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. I received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving one inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek! This word, Maya here, mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? In other news, Case Closed is a very good manga. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. And so we visited the detention center. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. I prefer to call her Maya, personally. Oh, it's you, a lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's like, it's up to you, of course I will, or sorry, not a chance. No, it's up to her, because she's the one, you know, needing one. I can't just force myself upon her in a lawyer sense. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at it like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius! One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. She knows indeed. Right then, so it's time to, well, we can examine things or we can talk as well. So there's a security camera up here. Smile for the camera. Indeed. Alright, can we check the grate? No, we can't. Can't check the stair. The what? The stairs? That's a stair? No, it's a chair. It nearly rhymes. Different letters, though. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Okay, he does. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. He's probably going, why does he think that's a stair? It's definitely a chair. Unless you would use it to get up high by standing on it, then it could constitute a stair. We're going with that. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought she needs it for. That's what's going on. Right, let's talk. To Maya indeed, or talk about Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. We'll check out the day of the crime next. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Okay, so we need to get your cell phone ASAP. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on the cell phone? Let's hear it! Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. Gumshoe? I'll write you a note so that you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Mayor's memo added to the court record after the stair thing. Now my speaking's gone. Right then, so we've got the memo there that says about the phone, but we can ask about the day of the crime again. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Well, apart from about spirit mediums as well. So, you're an acolyte. Medium in training. That's right. The Faye family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Faye family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, it's not a problem. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They've given me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I'll be back indeed, so we've got to go check out some stuff. So as we move on to the court record bit here, we now have this memo as well. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone, so hopefully we can give that in to someone. We've got a receipt so far with the name of the so-called killer. We've got the glass shards as well. The broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Don't know how that could help us. And the statue of the finger as well, which we know was supposed to have contained something, but we haven't actually checked inside it at the moment to see if anything's still in it, which we probably should have done. But it's actually a clock. Maybe that will prove important throughout this case. But for now, I say farewell for this episode. We've set the scene for yet another case, and now it's time for us to do more investigating, more chatting, and more to the point, let's go get this lawyer for poor little Maya or Maya here, whichever way you like to hear it pronounced. I'll see you next time for more Phoenix Wright. Bye-bye.